Hey everyone, welcome to another video, and this weekend was pre-release. I work 6 days a week, so the only one I go to at my local game store, they have 3. 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. I was able to go to the one on Sunday. I reserved my spot like a week ago. When we showed up today, there was no open spots, so I'm glad I did. So, pre-release. Ooh. Okay, I know it's not that great. I won one round, 2-1. One other round because they outright forfeited because I think they were leaving or something. And then the other 2 I lost. The one of the matches was really close. It's just he had more flyers in the end, so I have like 1 flyer in my entire deck, which I want to show you what I consider amazing pulls. So give me a moment while I dig them out. Excuse me. Well, maybe not amazing, but I think they're cool, so whatever. You know what I mean? Of course, I did pull one of the dual lands, white, blue. But who cares? That's not what we're here for. I did pull a few fulls, which was nice, because sometimes I don't get any. And other times I only get like 1. But this one, I got more than 1, which was great. And I'll also show y'all my promo when I find it. No, come back. My cards are just like, no. We don't want to be on camera. How dare you? What? I better have overlooked. Oh, there he is. I was like, where'd he go? Oh, no. You know what I mean? If anyone wants an arena code, Magic Gathering arena code, let me know in the comments below. Because I have one, and nothing I have can run it. So, someone might as well get the code. But you can only claim 1 pre-release code, so if you already got one, don't do it. There's one other I want to show you. I just have to find it in my deck, which I had help with, believe me. Which it wasn't too bad. The one I made, it's just I made it over 40 cards, so it wasn't running as well, and they helped me cut pretty much. So there we go. There's the other one I wanted to show you. Now on my deck. First is my promo for the pre-release Wake Root Elemental. It costs 2 force and 4. Pay 5 force, untap target land you control. It becomes a 5/5 elemental creature with haste. It is still land. This effect lasts as long as the land remains on the battlefield, which means it gets to stay at. Hi. Look, here's my promo. Okay, well, I will show you the code right now on stream. So get your pen ready, and you can have it. I just have to find which card it was again. I'm sorry. I lost my spot with it. Is this it? I just had it. Where'd it go? It's probably mixed in with this crap now. Give me a moment. I promise you. Oh. Is it back? Where the hell did I put it? Is it? I don't know. I swear to God, I just have it. I don't know where I put it. Is that it? Yep, there it is. I found it. I'm sorry. So, Froissart. Here's your code. Why? Oh, God, why do they have little underscores? I mean, like, capital and non-capital. I'll just type it in. So I ain't going to be that mean. Once I saw that, shoot. Why? Just typing in the code. And then making sure I have it right. There you go. That's the code. Have fun with it. Because I can't run it anyway. So I was even allowed to be a beta, except for couldn't run it. I was very unhappy with life. But I pulled one of these and the full version of Leyline of the Void, which costs 2 swamps to 2. If it's in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. If a card would be put into opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. No problem. I mean, I'm not going to use it. Might as well let you use it, Shiny. And normal version. Like, I mean, I think I got pretty good pulls. But y'all haven't seen the best pulls. Because one of them actually went in my deck. First, we've got Vivian, Arc Bow Ranger, 3 forced and 1. Planeswalker, +1. Distribute 2 +1/+1 counters among up to 2 target creatures. They gain trample until end of turn. -3 her to target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker. -5, you may choose a creature card you own from outside the game, aka your sideboard, someone said, but it just says outside the game, so I don't think it's fair to say in your sideboard because it says outside the game. Isn't the sideboard technically could be considered part of the game? Just not an active part? Anyway, but I know what they meant sideboard, but I mean technically. Everyone goes still shiny. If they don't, they can suck it. Not really, but you know, shinies are awesome. -5 to get something out of the game and reveal it and put it into your hand. First time I ever pulled a mythic rare, especially Planeswalker, without it being like the promo, in a pre-release kit. But wait, you said this was awesome compared to your normal pulls. That's just kind of cool. But wait, there's more. I also got Sorin, Imperious Bloodlord. He costs Swamp and 2, +1 him for target creature you control gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. If it's a vampire, put a +1/+1 counter on it. +1. Oh, I didn't realize he had 2 pluses. You may sacrifice a vampire. When you do, Sorin, Imperious Bloodlord, deals 3 damage to any target, and you gain 3 life. I like that. -3. You may put a vampire creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. He starts with 4 loyalty, just like Vivian. I love Sorin. I traded for a Sorin from War of the Spark too. So, Sorins. I need more Sorins. Mainly because I want to do a vampire deck. Not gonna lie. Send me your vampires. Not really. But at the same time, my comic book store, Card Shop, was doing a sale. And I like sales. Sales make me spend money. Sales. Books. Leave me alone. Just leave me with my insanity. It will be okay. He had some comic books marked buy 10 and get them for 50 cents a piece. So I would show you them all, but one of them is someone's gift, and I think they're still here, so they can't see them. I mean, not all of them are for them, but 1 or 2 is. So can't show them. But I can't show the other ones because I bought them for me. I'm sorry, I have no life. We've got Stephen King's Dark Tower, Treachery. From the creative team that brought Roland's early adventures to life in the Dark Tower, the Gunslinger Born, and Dark Tower, the Long Road Home, comes the 3rd chapter of this dark saga of friendship, betrayal, and a cosmic quest as conceived by master storyteller Stephen King. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, I know, Lydia. You've been fooled because I knew you were in here. I was watching for you. But hey, you know I bought you a comic book. I think you'll like it. I hope you'll like it. I haven't read it, but here. Next comic book is Grimm Fairy Tales Wonderland, which I only bought 1. So I wanted to get the other Grimm Fairy Tales they had, but they had like none left. But I saw this in one of the other books saying, hey, come check this out. Wonderland, there is a realm of madness and evil that has fed off of the sanity of this world for centuries. But years ago, the former ruler of Wonderland, the evil Jabberwocky, was defeated by an unlikely hero. Callie Little wanted to believe that she was finally free from the terrifying reach of Wonderland. She wanted to believe the nightmare was over. She was wrong. Now, Callie and her teenage daughter, Violet, will learn that the defeat of the Jabberwocky was only the beginning of a nightmare that will not end. As Callie goes to great lengths to protect her family, she knows that Wonderland will never stop coming for her and that she must continue to adapt in order to survive. Welcome back to the madness and the terror that is Wonderland. So, yeah, that's cool. But I don't like the idea of probably how sexualized this is going to be with mother and daughter. But, you know, I thought I'd check it out because I do like the Grimm Fairy Tale series in general. It's very good, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not very big on comic books, but I can read that. And then there's the Grimm Fairy Tale Sinbad crossover. Which, I mean, I just got this because it was the only Grim Fairy Tale stuff left. Like, last time I was there was still like 6 of them. I was going to buy them all. But someone else got to it first. The special crossover trade paperback ties together 2 of Zenescope's most popular series in Grim Fairy Tales and Sinbad. Baba Yaga has long planned her revenge against the Dark One. Ever since he murdered her family when she was a child, she has been consumed by her quest to destroy him. Now, with Belinda at her side, she has begun to gather the pieces to put her plan for vengeance in motion. And the next piece lies far in the past with one of the world's most famous adventurers, the one they call Sinbad. So, I think this looks cool. So I picked it up, and it was Grim Fairy Tales. I mean, not part of the series I wanted, but yeah. This next one though is like something weird I bought because like I love Dragon Age. And this is really for the Dragon Age RPG, like tabletop RPG, like D&D. So, but it's you playing as characters from Dragon Age, though. So, it's Dragon Age Faces of Thetis, whatever. The world abounds with friends and foes, from Redcliffe to where the Kunari are, okay? I can't say words. It's not QU, so I don't know how to say it, okay? Because that's not how Qs are used, in English at least. Sundermount to Orzammar. The vast continent of Thetis is filled with individuals and organizations that range from the virtuous to the villainous. For the bold heroes of the land, these noteworthy people may become valued allies, trusted companions, or deadly adversaries. Within these pages, you'll encounter detailed entries for dozens of characters and groups drawn directly from the Dragon Age video game series and beyond, each one statted up and ready for adventure on your tabletop. Which, as you can tell, it costs $30. Yeah, it might be okay. Carnet. We're going to Google. I'll be right back. I want to know how to say this. Because it's going to bug me now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the actual thing, but I know I've heard it said, but I can't remember because it's been a while since I played Dragon Age. So... okay, it still doesn't say here how to say it. So, some other time, or someone can just tell me if they know. But, the back of the book. See, I love that they have the tarot cards for various characters like Dorian, Liliana, our favorite Iron Bull, and I think that's meant to be Sarah because I've never seen it this close up and her eyes are scaring me. But ooh, look, I like this top stuff. Look. All these different characters, just there. Let's see. So, I mean, the mother. Oh my god, the mother is horrifying. Yeah, mother. That's the mother. She's horrifying. Okay, just trust me. Oh yeah, Iron Bull. Iron Mofo Bull. I like how it has a section for Kadan. Kunari usually mate at the discretion of the Tamasurans, in charge of the Kunari breeding program to ensure only the best pedigree. This is an act separate from love and is deeply ingrained into a Kunari's moral code. As a Kunari, the act of lovemaking cannot be used to gauge Iron Bull's interest in a character. Instead, Kunari have a token shared amongst lovers to show their devotion to each other. They share a traditional item called the Necklace of Kadan, a dragon's tooth split in half and made into matching necklaces. Wearing this set symbolizes their connection. No matter how far apart they are, they're still connected. The Kunari call this person their Kadan, which means my heart. Anyway, as you know, or don't know, I don't know. I go to Friday Night Magic very rarely. Well, he's doing a thing where you now pay $5 to play, but you get a booster pack. Well, he didn't have any boosters, so I claimed mine today, War of the Spark, which has planeswalkers out of the butt. Planeswalkers everywhere. All the planeswalkers all the time. Needs more Gideons. All the Gideons. Don't question me. So, and I can't remember if I've opened one on this channel. So, well, yeah, I did because I did pre-release. So, we'll skip the comments. Unless if I think they look cool enough to tell you about them, which not so far. Okay, first, uncommons a Johnny's Pride Mate, planes and 1. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on a Johnny's Pride Mate, and it's a 2/2. Well, it's because he ran out and like either a new shipment was waiting or his supplier didn't have any to give him. I don't know. But like in a week he had more, but I don't get to go because I work 6 days a week and he's closed on Sundays usually. Next card is Price of Betrayal. Costs Swamp. Remove up to 5 counters from target artifact, creature, planeswalker, or opponent. It just costs 1 Swamp. 1 Swamp to like destroy a planeswalker essentially. Holy Jesus. I needed this in pre-release. Our next card is an uncommon planeswalker, which is great. The Wanderer. It's called, well, I don't say they're great, but like, I like getting planeswalkers. It costs planes and 3. Prevent all non-combat damage that would be prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to you and other permanents you control. And -2 it to exile target creature with power 4 or greater, which is nice. It starts with 5 counter loyalty tokens, so you can only use that ability twice. But, And then for the rare is Enter the God Eternals. It costs Swamp, 2 islands, and 2. Enter the God Eternals deals 4 damage to target creature, and you gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. Target player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard, amass 4. Put 4 +1/+1 counters on an army you control. If you don't control one, create a 0/0 black zombie army creature token first. That's nice. Because, like, in pre-release, I had problems with amass. Like, I was trying to do it, but I could never get a strong zombie out. It kind of sucks, but so is life. So, I won a door prize, and for my horrible performance, I also won a booster. Woo! Last time I won 2 boosters. That was cool. But anyway, so Corset 2020 boosters. This one, I want that Planeswalker, by the way. Moo something. I don't know. I can't remember her name. But she sounds freaking awesome. Because I've seen her in play. She can cause some problems, except for the person I was playing against. They had her, but I was able to get rid of her quick. Because she had like 4 loyalty counters, and I had something that said deal 4 damage to target permanent, which includes planeswalkers. She do got a purty mouth right there. Mm-hmm. So since I haven't opened any of these, you're going to have to deal with the commons. I'm sorry. Commons are coming. Fortress Crab, Island 3, 1/6. Then we got Scorched Spitter, costs a mountain. And whenever it attacks, it deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker it's attacking. So it technically deals 2 damage because it's a 1/1. Then we got Feral Invocation, costs Forest and 2. It has Flash. You may cast a spell as if it was an instant. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2. And then we got Duress, which, a lot of cards are reprints and core sets. Costs a swamp, and target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards that card. So, like, you could do Planeswalkers, because it's not a creature. And it is not a land. Then we got Soul Mender, which costs planes. And now I can tap it to gain 1 life, and it is a 1/1. I like life gain. I'm not going to lie. Life gain is lovely. Then we got Griffin Protector, which costs planes and 3. It has flying. And whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Griffin Protector gets +1/+1 until end of turn, and it's a 2/3. The next card, I like the odor art for it, but, they change it. Mind Draw, it costs Swamp and 2, and target player discards 2 cards. Which could be very helpful with one deck I had that made them lose life when they did something, but I can't remember. It was draw, not discard. Corsets. It works. It works for me. Then we got Cloudkin Seer. Costs Island and 2. It has flying, and when it enters the battlefield, draw a card, and it's a 2/1. It'd been so nice to have this in pre-release, though. And then we got Tectonic Rift. It costs Mountain and 3. Destroy target land. Creatures without flying can't block this turn. Which, I mean, imagine if all their creatures did not have flying. Then they're just like, well, crap, now you get to attack me. And I'm like, damn straight. Then we got Sedge, I don't know. Scorpion, costs a forest. It has Death Touch and is a 1/1. Oh, I see a card Justin got in one of the packs he won. It's Colossus Hammer. It costs 1. Equipped creature gets +10/+10 and loses flying. And equip is a cost of 8. So it costs 9 altogether. You need to be finding a way to make that cheaper for it to be viable in much of anything. Well, I mean, except for maybe Commander. And then our second uncommon, because that was our first one, is Retributive Wand. It costs 3. You can pay 3 and tap it. It deals 1 damage to any target. And when it is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, it deals 5 damage to any target. Oh boy. I mean, you might want to get rid of it, but you need to get rid of it before 5 turns are up. Or it'll hurt. It will hurt. And then we have Blood-Soaked Altar, which costs 2 swamps and 4. Tap, pay 2 life, discard a card, sacrifice a creature, create a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying. Activate this ability only anytime you cast a sorcery. Which, I mean, that's kind of cool, but also kind of painful. Look at it. It's painful. But I like it. Then we got Temple of Triumph. It enters the battlefield tapped. And when it enters the battlefield, scry 1. And you can tap it to add mountain or plains. But I don't like that it enters tapped. I don't like those type of lands. I prefer fast lands, because at least then there's a chance of it not equal to. And then we got a wolf token and a mountain. Woo! So much excite. So much excite. Then we got the second booster. May it hold many treasures for us. Will it? Probably not, but may it. We've got Frilled Sea Serpent. It costs 2 island and 4. Pay 2 island and 5. It can't be blocked this turn, and it's a 4/6. And we've got Reckless Airstrike, which costs a mountain. Choose 1. Reckless Airstrike deals 3 damage to target creature with flying or destroy target artifact. And then we've got Thicket Crasher. Costs forest and 3. It has trample, and other elements you control have trample, and it's a 4/3. I don't think I had this one in my pre-release, but I did do elementals. But I don't think, if I had this in my deck, I never pulled it. And we got Blood Burglar. It costs swamp and 1. As long as it's your turn, Blood Burglar has lifelink, and it's a 2/2. We got another Tectonic Rift here. Another Scorpion. Welcome to it. Then we got Vial of Dragonfire. It costs 2. And you can pay 2 and tap it, sacrifice it. It deals 2 damage to target creature. I mean, it's better than nothing, but there are other cards you could use. But it is colorless, so take what you can get. Next card is Zephyr Charge. It costs island and 1, and you pay island and 1. Target creature gains flying until end of turn. And it's an enchantment. It just lets you enchant every turn a different thing, which wouldn't be a bad thing to have. And then we got Leafkin Druid. It costs forest and 1. You can tap it to add a forest. If you control 4 or more creatures, add 2 forests instead. And it's a 0/3. To your mana pool, obviously. You know. Then we got Battalion Foot Soldier. It costs plains and 2. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for any number of cards in a Battalion Foot Soldier, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your library. It's a 2/2. And then our first uncommon is Veil of Summer. It costs a forest. Draw a card if an opponent has cast a blue or black spell this turn. Spells you control can't be countered this turn. You and permanents you control gain hexproof from blue and from black until end of turn. It's an interesting card. And then we got Mask of Immolation. It costs Mountain 1. When Mask of Immolation enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 red elemental creature token, then attach Mask of Immolation to it. Every creature has sacrificed this creature. It deals 1 damage to any target. Equip 2. Which I wonder, do you skip that equip cost when it tells you to create a thing and attach it to it? That's the thing I don't know. And then our last uncommon is Renowned Weaponsmith. It costs Island 1. Tap, add 2 colorless mana. Spend this mana only to cast artifact spells or activate abilities of artifacts. Pay Island and tap. Search a library for a card named Heart Piercer Bow, which I have in my deck from pre-release. Or I did. I might have took it out. Or Vault of Dragonfire. Reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. And it's a 1/3. That's not bad. I mean, if you're really wanting those cards. And then we got our rare, which I do like it. Leyline of Anticipation costs 2 islands and 2. If Leyline of Anticipation is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it in the battlefield. You may cast spells as though they had flash. Everything flash. Bam. What is not good about that? And then we got our Forest and a Sojo token. Which there was one card they said was misprinted in the set. Like some of them said 2/2 and some of them said 2/3, and they're meant to be 2/2s. I'm like, well, maybe Wizards should check what they're doing. But that's just me, you know. Anyway, I had fun at pre-release and at my card shop. Yeah, Flash. Flash is good. Because, I mean, everything is a spell. So, everything has Flash. Bam. Okay. And I love that. Flash! I'm sorry, I had to do it. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you have a nice day. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.